Good evening, everyone. This is F. Francisco. We're joined again by our PBA anchorman extraordinaire, Attorney Charlie Cuna, and
Hello, everybody.
the golden voice of Philippine sports, Mr. Noel Zarate.
Hello.
Golden.
And what makes it extra
Olden.
Bolden. And what makes this night extra special is we are being joined by a legend,
Sabi matanda ka na.
a legendary,
Panahon pa nila Pulapo yan.
multi-talented
Tigilan mo ako, Bill Velasco.
media personality, Mr. Boyet Sison. Papa B, welcome.
Papa B.
Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Yeah, we're very graced. Thank you.
Okay, so let's start with Papa B. Tonight, ano tayo? Siyempre, may sports din, pero it's more on, we want to get to know you behind the scenes. Doon sa conversation na nangyari kanina, yung kaguluhan na nangyari, medyo nakilala na nila kayo ng konti, yung gaano nating kagulo behind the scenes. Okay, so let's start with Papa B, kasi yung dalawa, nandito na last time nung first episode Let's start with Papa B. Natin, busy sila sa show nila, yung Eternity of Basketball, sa, like kanina, in-interview nila si Frankie Lim. Ikaw, Papa B, ano pinagkakaabalahan mo the past couple of months?
Well, wala akong trabaho. Obviously.
Bakit?
Well, ganun talaga. Wala nothing. Everything's been on hold. The only saving grace is that may pumapasok pang cheque sa mga trabahong pinagtrabahuhan ng mga nakaraang linggo bago magsimula ang
for services already rendered.
For services already rendered. But more than that, it's really something which is very, very difficult for all of us. That everything is on hold. Everything is at this point is a very big question mark. But all things considered, I've been keeping busy while in quarantine. I've learned a lot of new skills, though. I've learned how to use OBS, which is an open broadcast system. I've learned how to use the computer more efficiently. I've attended web seminars, taken a course on broadcasting online. So, madami nagagawa. Pero, of course, you miss the human interaction of having to be able to work with people alongside you, being able to interact physically with your coworkers. And now, because of all of this, you tend to appreciate more each and every human being that you have been able to interact with before the ECQ. Mas na-appreciate mo sila ngayon, mas lalo mo pinahalagaan yung mga relasyon mo. Kahit yung mga taong may galit ka dati, medyo lumalambot ka na dahil kumbaga pagdating sa ngayon pantay-pantay tayo Wala nang mahirap, wala nang mayaman Everybody's in the same boat. So you tend to be kinder, but some people are not, of course. You tend to be more understanding. You tend to be more patient, which is very important, especially for people like us who are always used to being on the go, always being in the thick of the action. So there are a lot of pros with being in quarantine. Natuto din akong magluto ng mas marami pang hindi ko alam lutuin. Yun ang masaya doon.
Pwede ba umorder?
Pwede. Kaya lang, may bayad po.
Naka-ECQ kaya tayo sa Rizal F.
Next week, hindi na. General na tayo.
Yeah! Maalaya na.
ang mga
Sabi
kapwa
mga sa Lenyo,
Stay home pa rin. Stay
sa
home.
ECQ ba?
Well said, Papa B.
Pwede.
Ang nagdala doon yung balbas
Yidak-nunan.
Alak, pare.
May certain air
Ginagaya ko lang sila. Oy, masabi ko lang kung hindi dahil kay Bill Velasco at kay Noel, wala akong sa kanalalagyan.
Naku, yan ka na naman.
Yeah!
Noel, napapansin ko.
Ganyan.
Ang dami may utang na loob sa'yo, Noel,
Yeah. Papakain na yan.
Si Charlie, kung di ka na-fire, wala raw siya sa PBA.
Kung hindi na fire
Si Noel.
yung kwento namin last time.
Teka muna. Wait. Let's clear this out. Is fired the correct term?
Well, yung kasi ang sinabi niya, natanggal siya. So, hindi ko lang yung fired. Pero kung di nangyari yun, at naiiwan sa radyo si PBA Radio si Noel, siguro diretsong TV na ako.
Tingin mo.
Hindi talaga eh. Hindi talaga.
Before we
Joke lang
deeper,
yun.
okay,
may mga intriga pa no? Yung mga natatanggal, bigla may papalit.
Before we delve deeper into that issue, okay, yun yung isa sa mga itatanong ko sana for this Isa sa mga questions ko sa inyong tatlo is how you guys got started in the industry. Ano yung mga break na nakuha nyo that got you started? Charlie, Noel, medyo na-cover natin pero in passing lang.
Correct.
Pero ngayon, let's try to get into more detalyadong So, paano tayo magsa-start? Start kay...
Sige, ako na pinakamatagal.
Siya yung pinakamatagal sa industry.
Start with Noel.
Oh. So, katulad nga na sinabi ni Boyet, may Bill Velasco factor din ako. Actually, if it were not for Bill, I would not be sitting here with you gentlemen. So, si Bill Velasco, actually, I met him in a seminar in 1994. Tapos, nagchikahan kami tungkol sa basketball. Sabi niya, marami ka palang alam tungkol sa basketball. Subukan mo nga magtrabaho with us. Wala akong inkling na maging broadcaster noong time na yun. Alam niyo lahat. I was in the music industry also for a very long time. So, nasa music industry ako. Naniyaya ako ni Bill, maging courtside pa muna dun sa PBL. So, unang araw ko sa pagiging courtside, sablay lahat ng ginawa ko. Walang tumama. Talagang walang tumama. So, gulat ko na lang, a week later, sabi, sige, report ka ulit sa Ninoy Aquino. Di, report ulit ako dun. Yun medyo naayos na. Pero when I started, talagang wala. Sinabi ko, baka buti na lang, may music career pa ako. Tapos eventually nga, I stopped that because I had to create a recording studio. Yun naman talaga yung trabaho ko. So, nung nagbinubuo na namin yung recording studio namin, nagkataon, nag-anniversary kami doon. Isang party, 1997. Naalala ko yun, NBA Finals, pinapalabas yung replay. Na tinatawag pa rin Dr. Jen na Tony Kukok, si Kukok noon. Noong time na yun. So, pinagtitripan lang namin yung replay. Lasing na rin ako. So, kami na ng isang kaibigan. Yung pala, yung si Marivic Araneta was one of the producers of Vintage at that time. So, tumawag siya sa opisina. Tapos, sabi, may isa ritong baka pwede. So, to cut a long story short, kinausap ako ni Butch Maniego dun sa, naalala niyo pa ba yung Merc or yung Perch? IRC chat. Yun, IRC chat. Yun yung predecessor ngayon ng mga FB Messenger. So, kinausap niya ako doon. Punta daw ako sa opisina. Audition ako doon. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung audition ko. You guys saw me before. Ang haba ng buhok ko, di ba? Punit yung maong ko. So, lo and behold, nung afternoon, as a few processes later, out of 50 applicants, nakuha ko yung isang slot para sa radyo. So, doon na nagsimula. And how this became relevant to the three of you is that in 2001, nasa kasagsagan na ako ng radio broadcasting career ko, tinayo namin yung tinatawag nating Center for Sports Communication. That was our first attempt to try to teach all of you or anybody who wanted to be a sportscaster kung anong napagdaanan namin. So, the very first batch was in May, I remember the date, May 16 to 18, 2001. That was our very, very first batch. We had 40 students paying a grand total of 2,500 pesos. 40, naging 39 ang gumraduate, may isang nag-fall out. Tapos ang naging presidente ng kauna-unahang batch ng CSC, ayan, nakalagay, Papa B. Siya yung naging presidente nun.
Bakit
So Boyet was from our very, very first batch. Ang advantage ni Boyet, kaming lahat nasa PBA Radio. Ako, Mon Liboro, Benji Santiago, and the late Barry Pascua. So na-impress kami kay Boyet. Hindi ko alam kung bakit kami na-impress kay Boyet.
Kasi nagraradyo na ako
na-impress kami kay Boyet. Kinupita namin siya. Ha? Ano yan?
Nagraradyo na ako noon eh.
Nagraradyo. Na-impress kami kay Boyet, di ba? Boyet was already turning 60 at the time, ano? So, na-impress kami kay Boyet.
Not bad, ha?
Dinala namin siya sa isang game. Pinaupo namin sa radyo. And as they say, the rest is history. Doon na nagsimula yung PBA career
Ancient
nung
history.
isang Papa B. Yan.
You,
So that
Segue
was
to
my
Boyet,
journey
segue
and
to Boyet.
start of Boyet's journey.
Segue to
Pick up
Boyet.
ka na ngayon, Boyet.
Okay.
Parang last dance to eh.
Okay, tuloy mo
Diba?
yung kwento.
well, from 2002, that experience, that baptism of fire eventually led to more opportunities. Not only being on radio, it became also being on television. By 2003, 2004, I was doing barker duties already. Tama ba, Noel?
Correct.
Parang gano'n. After me yun eh. 2003 ako eh. Oh.
Kaya nga, 2003, nung nawala ka, I had to come in. And then, by 2006, Tisoy, who we lovingly call Bill Velasco, put up Hardball, which originally had him, Gino, and supposedly Noel.
Mhm.
Pero hindi available.
Wala si Gino, tayong tatlo yun. Wala si Gino nun.
Wala ba si Gino? Tayong tatlo ba actually
Tayong tatlo dapat
yun?
yung hardball. It just so happened na pumirma ako sa Solar Sports, nag-exclusive. So,
Tayong
wala
tatlo
ako.
pala dapat yun.
Kasi tayong tatlong matatanda, parang an eternity of basketball na lalabas noon. Tayong tatlong matanda dapat yun. Tapos, nung pumirma ako sa Solar, yun, kinuha na nila si Rufino.
Tinawagan si Lupino. So from 2006, that was a 13-year run for me and Bill on hardball. In between that, of course, I was still doing a lot of corporate hosting jobs. I still was doing voiceovers. I was still doing DJing here and there. I was I was doing consultancy for food and beverage outlets, yada yada yada, and then some. So hanggang ngayon mahirap pa rin ako.
Mag-80 na yan, ha? Hindi, pero Boyet, tama yung sinasabi, no? How it was actually my leaving the PBA that actually sort of helped you guys come in. Because nasabi nga namin sa isang episode, there was a time, I think this was 2005 yata, no, Charlie? 2005 ka una nag-radio?
Late 4 or early 5.
Oh, mga ganon. I was taken out for some incident sa PBA radio rotation. Si Charlie ang pumasok. And then when I left, you said 04, Boyet, tama, no? 04.
04.
Yun yung umalis ako ng PBA because nga, may hindi na naman ako nakasundo sa PBA. Kaya pumasok ka ng time na yon.
Kasi eventually, when the cover of PBA radio became
Phil Radio.
Sina?
Phil Radio.
Phil Radio. When it became Phil Radio, I had to take over the EP chores, and which led to the entry of Charlie, Dennis Principe, Magu. Who else? The cover of PBA radio became.
Radio ba Sobrado dati? Phil Radio.
Zombie was already there.
Zombie.
Phil Radio.
was already there.
Hindi, nag-TV na si Sobrado noong time na yun, di ba, Channel 4?
I had to take over the
Kasi
EP
nag-solar
chores.
na. Nag-solar na.
And
Nag-TV
which
na si
led to
Zombie.
the entry of
TV ng zombie na.
Charlie, Dennis
kailangan daw nila
Principe, Magu.
Kaya,
Tawag sa'yo.
Who else?
Ha?
The cover of PBA radio.
So, yung karoon,
240 pounds ako noon 240 pounds of love, baby.
Yan.
tawag ka namin kay Papa B dati, 8-ball eh. Saan si 8-ball?
Tapos long hair pa.
Ang laki ko noon.
Naka-ponytail ka na nun.
Ang laki ko noon, no? Tsaka
Tama.
naka-ponytail.
Ponytail.
Oo,
That's right.
ang haba.
Parang nga siyang kuya ni Mark Israel, alam mo yun?
Sino si Mark Israel?
Yung aming producer na there's actually a gentleman who's smaller than Boyet Sison.
Oh, si Mark.
Mark.
Si Mark.
Ayun na yung tatay ni Mark. Oh.
Pero alam nyo mga kaibigan, for everybody that's watching, the years of 2003 up to about 2008 or 2009, that crew of PBA radio was if I may say, a very efficient, a very efficient crew of people. Why do I say that? Because we were tasked to do, well, one game lang yun eh. Unlike today, you do both games.
Right.
Dati kami, mga kaibigan, four-man, two-team tandems yun every game.
Right.
Ngayon, you have to do both games.
That's right.
So, meron pang opportunity to not be as stressed because you can really focus on the game that you're supposed to do. Unlike now that you have to you have to cram everything that's involved with two games at a time. And unfortunately, I don't know how it is now, but I hope it's better. Our salaries are nothing compared to what the people on
It's
television.
better now.
Seriously? Seriously?
It should be.
It's better now.
Is it double what you used to have?
A little, hindi naman double, pero substantially bigger. Pero yun na nga, since now, nasa radio panel, I went back to the radio panel.
Good for you.
2014 ako bumalik, ano, Charlie?
Yeah,
So, mga ganun.
2014, after I did UAP radio, no?
Right.
Nag-UAP radio finals pa ako noon. After noon, nung nag-2014 na, they said that you have to do 2 games. Ang kagandahan dito, ang ating kaibigan, si Chicky Reyes, I have to credit Chicky Reyes for this one. Nilalabi niya pala for ilang years na itaas ang sweldo ng mga radio commentators.
Dapat.
Ever since he started out with radio, ewan ko, Papa Bico, ikaw kumuha kay Chicky to begin with sa radio. Pero he lobbied for it, and then nung pumasok ako, at the time, I think a year later, 2015, tumaas nga ang sweldo ng radio commentators. And if you equate it kasi, sila Charlie, they make so much more money than we do. They'll make more money in one game than we'll do in 2 games. Di ba? Well, right?
Yeah.
TV, di ba?
Isang upo sa TV is
Parang 4 na radyo eh.
parang ganon.
Oo.
Parang ganon. But more than that, for everybody that's watching, sa inyo nanonood at nakikinig. Alam nyo, yung mga taong nagraradyo sa PBA, alam ko, minsan kinukutya nyo, kinikriticize nyo, pero alam nyo, lahat ng mga nagraradyo, sa maniwala kayo sa hindi, yan ang mga taong dapat sinasaluduhan nyo dahil yan ang mga taong kahit maliit ang kinikita, for the love of yan, seryoso. Dahil hindi po madaling magradyo. Dahil ang radyo po, hindi nyo nakikita kung ano yung nangyayari.
Right.
Lahat po ng lumalabas sa bibig namin para para makita nyo.
Yeah.
Kahit pinakikigan nyo lang, para makita nyo kung ano yung actually nangyayari.
Kumbaga doble yung effort ng sarili
Yes.
mong
Hindi
commentary
lang
compared
doble.
to
Hindi lang doble.
Kasi kailangan mo
Hindi lang
kailangan mo talaga i-describe yung nangyayari sa floor. Unlike yung sa TV, alangan naman sabihin mo nagdi-dribble ng bola to. Ayan, nawala na si Papa B. Ayan.
It's kumbaga, on TV, it's
Salita lang ako,
already,
umalis ka na.
diba, on TV kasi, when you do a TV coverage, a TV sports coverage, it's already, the action is already there. You can see it. What the commentary does is enhance the visual.
Yes.
Diba? The commentary enhances the visual. On radio, no. You
Actually,
create the visual.
Papa B, napanood ko nga kagabi, hindi ako makatulog, baba ako, nanood akong TV. Singapore versus Philippines SEA Games.
Okay.
Sino cover nun? Singapore, Philippines, SEA Games.
Kailan? Ito lang?
Basketball.
Ito muli?
Charlie Cuna and Dr. J.
Ito lang
Charlie Cuna,
kayo.
Dr. J. So first time ko actually mapanood yun. Hindi nalalaman po na marami. Yung ginawa nila Charlie nila Dr. J nung SEA Games coverage of basketball. Wala po sila sa MOA nun. Kasama na po sila sa Novaliches. So, pinapanood ko yung for the first time, doon ko na-appreciate yung sinasabi mo, Papa B, na the commentary enhances the coverage because yung sinasabi nila Charlie, they're not doing play-by-play until may nakashoot. Diba? Nag-uusap na sila ni Dr. J breaking down kung ano nangyayari, history ng mga ibang player na Singapore.
Right,
diba? Yung mga ganun, ang dami ko natutunan from their coverage, and they weren't even calling the game, as in calling the game the way radio people do. Diba? Ang ganda ng napanood ko. I was very entertained because I learned a lot. At the same time, hindi over. Kasi may mga ibang sportscaster dyan, kahit na hindi nangagaling radio masyado madaldal for TV when they do a paper.
Sige, bakit ka na pangalan? Bakit ka na pangalan?
Amen, Noel.
Yung isa nga, nakatrabaho na ni Charlie dati.
Masyadong nagpapakabibo. Kaya
alam mo, ito. Unfortunately, that happens. But see, you also have to balance out. Kaya balansin mo rin kung sino yung audience mo. Kasi may audience na ngayon na masyadong data intensive.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
There are a lot of fans that are so data intensive, which actually for the normal viewership, it's not really important. You have to just put a little bit of data here and now, but if you just consistently without data,
turn out
for me personally, it takes out the beauty of what we call commentary. Diba? Commentary. If there's too much stats, you forget that, wait a minute, I'm not just talking to people who are stat intensive. I'm also looking at how me as a fan doing the commentary should be. I should be like a fan as well. So, minsan nawawala yun dahil nga, sabi nga ni F, may pabibo May ganun talaga Hindi mo matatanggal yun May ganun talaga. But overall...
Di makapasok yung analyst
O kaya nga, di ba? But see, in the bigger scheme of things, that's why I appreciate now what Sports 5 has been doing, airing a lot of old PBA games, wherein you see how Cantada and how would do it, how Pingoy and all the other old timers, Ilawaki would do it. Kung pakikinggan nyo, was it stat intensive? Not really. Was it too much kwentuhan? Not really. But
pag si Joe at saka si Waki, medyo kwentuhan.
Diba? No, but that whole smorgasbord.
Medyo nag-aasaran pa, diba?
That entire smorgasbord of how they balance out being entertaining, being informative, and being factual as far as the game is concerned, made for very good sports television. You had Cantada, who had this very powerful and commanding voice, would be so adept and so creative with words.
Eloquent.
And his analyst will just be flabbergasted at what he just said, but will also counter with something that's funny or that's very complimentary to what Joe just said. Pingoy Pengson was a stickler for data, for numbers, and all that. Diba?
Pero galing radyo yun, si Pingoy.
Correct. Exactly.
Si Joe Cantada sa si Waki Trillo, yung partnership nila was maganda
Asaran yun
Alam mo, sa akin importante kasi, sa akin, and I know the rest of you, Charlie, Noel, will agree to this. Pag ikaw makikipagtrabaho ka sa isang tao, mahirap yung makatrabaho mo, yung tao hindi mo kasundo. Pagkasundo mo yung tao, mas magaang Mas magaang yung dating nung programa. Kasi yung taong may secret na asar ka, or yung gustong pabibo, yung sasapawang ka, kahit hindi
or somehow, you need to find a way to be comfortable with this person, even
if you're not.
Even if only for the 2 hours that you're sitting beside each other.
Be professional. Be professional.
Kumbaga, you work the game.
Oy, Charlie, hindi ka na nagsimula karir mo
Hindi talaga. Ako sinubukan ko. Yung katabi ko hindi masyado, pero ako
Name names!
Name
names!
Wag na.
Charlie.
Okay. Hinawakan ka ba sa hita? Hinawakan ka sa hita?
Hindi naman.
Okay, with that being said, okay, yun naman natin.
Kilala mo yung mahawak sa hita, di ba?
Di naman, kaya ako naging partner ko yung mahawak sa hita. Pero,
Di ba, umahawa ka sa hita? Yung pag medyo na-excite siya na kung ano yung play, hawa ka sa hita, titingnan ka.
Ay, teka lang.
Hahawakan,
Teka
tapos
lang.
mamaya may iwan pa yung kamay dun.
Okay guys, break muna. I'd just like to take this moment para batiin si Mr. Jester Insha who's watching right now.
Sargento!
What's up?
Nabuhay.
Sargento!
Okay, so with that,
Sargento!
so for those just tuning in, we're with Charlie Cuna, Noel Zarate, and Papa B. We're trying to dig into their experiences, kung paano sila nag-start sa sportscasting careers nila. So, tapos na si Noel,
Andun pa
tapos na
kami,
si Papa
paano
B.
mag-start?
Talo naman tayo kay Charlie. Paano yung, how did
Yes,
you
sir.
get your first
Yeah.
first big break? Paano ka nakaano sa ano?
First big
Napayag
break.
niya ako!
You
Well, yeah,
want details.
that's really true, no?
You want
It
details.
turns out to be true. Kasi, well, nakapasok na ako sa radyo sa recommendation ni Noel Zarate. After attending one of those seminars that Papa B also attended in 2001, ako 2003 naman. Nakapag-radyo ako ng 2004, paupo po, 1/4, 1/2, biglang 1 game na.
Kapag hinahawa ka sa hita.
Pero after a few months, biglang regular na eh. So, I guess that's the first big break, no? Na naging regular na tayo sa radyo.
Lalo.
Yari kay Papa B. Sige, Charlie.
Yung rotation kasi namin sa radyo maganda eh. There's 3 or 4 anchor men and 4 or 5 analysts, and we'd sit, as Papa B said, 1 game of every play date. Minsan lang nagkakadalawang game. Pero naging regular na yun, ano? But then, as that progressed, after 2 years, biglang may FIBA Champions Cup na ginawa rito sa Pilipinas.
2011.
No. This was earlier. This is about 2006, 2005, 2006. At dun ako unang nakaupo sa TV. They got me as part of the TV panel. I do believe the first game was Lebanon versus Qatar. My partner was Richard Del Rosario, your kabatch F.
Yeah.
So that's the first time I was on TV for the network, ABC Sports. Tapos pagkatapos nung bagong conference ng PBA pumasok, biglang pinapaupo na ako pa isa-isang game, Wednesday first game usually, which was most of the time the Well-Coached Dragons game. Yun yung Well-Coached Dragons, pinakabagong team sa PBA na hindi masyadong nananalo, nalalagay yung games nila first game on Wednesdays, and most of the time I would be the anchorman of that, together with yung maong Barry Pasqua, yung kaibigan natin si Barry Pasqua. And then tuloy-tuloy na yun, ano? After the network transferred, when the games transferred to another network, Solar, I went back to radio for a few years. But fortunately, that contract wasn't that long. It went back to TV5 in 2011. And from the time it bumalik sa 2011, naging parte ako ng panel, na-call back ako sa TV panel. And we've been one of the anchormen there mula 2011. So that's 9 years running already. Right now, daming experiences, not just for the PBA games, but as well for Gilas Pilipinas and all the international tournaments na sinasalian, whether it's the Gilas Cadets or the Gilas Men. So ganun lang yun. Whether it was radio or TV, you didn't care. As long as you were still in the loop and you were doing the PBA games, kasi yun talaga yung passion talaga natin. Ano? So yun, been able to stick around. Para doon, nakakatrabaho ko to si Noel paminsan-minsan, nagkikita kami ron. Papa B naman, pinapanood namin sa hardball, kaso nawala yung hardball.
Oo nga eh.
So ngayon, sa
Naging
Facebook live na lang namin napapanood si Papa B pag tumutugtog siya ng sounds. Diba?
Welcome back, Papa B. Balik tayo kay Papa B.
Lintik na copyright lo yan.
Balik tayo kay Papa B. Kababalik lang eh. Welcome back. Okay. Yung hardball, ano ba talaga yung kwento nun? Why did it go off the air?
Di na napainom.
Ulit mo na.
Bakit
Ano
siya nawala?
talaga kwento?
Bakit
Bakit?
siya nawala? Ano yung reasons? Bakit?
Okay. Can I be political? Can I be
Mapang kwento yan.
Can I be
In a nutshell lang pare.
In a nutshell lang.
Okay, in a nutshell.
Bilisan lang.
Okay, in a nutshell.
1 minute.
13 years for a sports television program continuously is a big thing. Ask Noel about it. I'm sure he will agree.
Sabay kami.
There has been no television sports talk show that has been on the air continuously for more than 10 years.
Right.
Okay? Hardball has that distinction. They've been on air continuously for 13 years. To answer your question as to why it has been taken off the air, I cannot categorically answer that because I am not part of management. Management deemed that its usefulness or its effectivity has already ceased its purpose. So unfortunately, we had to finish our run, and as shows are, it really happened. Really happened. But well, I miss doing it. To tell you frankly.
So it was a good platform. Kami, nakapag-guest din ako siguro once or twice doon, di ba? For
Oh,
Ultimate
nakadalawa
Frisbee.
ka, Brad. Nakadalawa ka.
Oo. So yun, it was a good platform.
Dalawa
Kahit
ka.
yung mga obscure sports, nabibigyan ng airtime, nabibigyan ng
Tama.
publicity. So it was a
And
good format.
remember, if you remember, the first 3 years of hardball, we were daily. We were
Tama. Araw-araw yun.
we were a daily show. We aired at 10:30. After the World Tonight, it was the long running English television newscast in the Philippines. And after a newscast that's heavy and all that, it was a very good counterpoint to what it was. And then you have hardball hosted by 3 idiots. Just love talking about sports.
Buti hindi,
And then-
Naka-idiot doon yung bata eh.
buti hindi sumama si Noel, no?
Ito,
Na-idiot ka tuloy.
Oy,
Ginagaya.
masaya yun kung kasama ako.
Ginagaya. Kung tayo tatlo yun, Sus Mariosep, ewan ko na lang.
Oh,
Kailangan
Tatlo,
ma-edit.
Nawala.
Nawala
Pero
na.
ano ka,
Ayan.
madaming blip yun kung tayong tatlo. Madaming blip. Madaming blip yun. No, but if we maybe lost a bit of our audience, maybe, I don't know. If we did not command any more viewership, we don't know. We don't know the numbers.
Hindi, saka nagkataon din, Papa B, nadali rin kayo sa changing times.
Oh,
Mas pumupunta na yung mga tao sa cellphone, sa mga
and I
pinapalabas sa
think
YouTube.
And I
Di ba?
think there were already more sports-related programs.
Yeah.
Because, as a matter of fact, on ANC, we were, in the final 5 years of our existence, we were not the only sports-related show.
Yeah, no, kasi every particular sport had a pre-game, a post-game, a recap for the week, you know, so ganun talaga eh. Meron sila, they have features on the players.
Yeah.
So nangyari na yun, gine-guest na nila yung mga tao. So medyo nahatak din nila yung content that could have been on, or that was on your show for many years.
Correct.
Especially sa ABS because nga you had all of those college sports, you also had the NBA, so marami na rin kalaban. So again, may natural evolution. Malay ba natin, mabuhay ulit yung hardball pero ganito yung format.
Yeah.
O, di ba?
Tapos
Hindi natin alam eh.
nandun ka na.
Kami nga, ginagaya namin hardball ngayon sa eternity of basketball. Tingnan mo si Ventura, ang mukha ni Bill Velasco.
Pambihira ka naman. Okay.
Bilang mo kayo ngayon.
Okay, ano
Biglang
tayo?
magre-react si Velasco. Di ba?
Naghahanap kami ng
Teka.
pinakamaputing pwedeng maging Bill Velasco na mas maputi pa kay Charlie Cuna. Nahanap namin si Sid Ventura.
Okay, dikdikin muna natin si Papa B. Papa B, kasi wala ka nung first episode eh. Ikaw ang gusto kong maano yung experiences mo eh.
Palibasa, kapitbahay kita, malapit ka lang dito.
Wala na ako dyan. Kainta na ako, Papa B.
Kainta ka na ba?
Oh, I've been here.
Wala ka na sa
Kasama ko sa
Pioneer.
ECQ yan.
Dito na ako since 2016. Bumalik na ako
Aray!
dito. So anyway,
Aray!
Papa B, ikaw, ang dami mong
Yes.
racket. Racketeer ka rin eh. Meron kang TV, radio hosting.
Kailangan.
Mag-80 na yan, ha?
Meron ka rin, Coliseum announcer ka rin. Ah,
Ring announcer.
ring
brother.
announcer din. Nakita ko yun.
Ring
One time, I was
announcer,
watching
oo.
an MMA fight yun, diba? Tama ba?
Oo, 1FC.
DJ.
I am a GAB licensed ring announcer for boxing and mixed martial arts.
Yung.
Ikaw rin, Noel, di ba?
Okay.
Oo. Pero mas marami exposure nun, eh.
Announcer, DJ, tapos
Okay.
recently,
Ano pa?
pinasok mo rin yung weather reporting sa ANC, di ba?
That was
Ay, sumikat yan.
Pero,
years ago.
ang bibihira yung nakakaalam, unless yung mga closest friends mo, dati kang dancer. Or I mean,
That was many.
That's
tell
right.
us,
Napakagaling sumayaw nito
can
si
you
Papa
please
B.
tell us more about yung...
That was the
Akala ko, can you please show us?
Kwento mo, brother.
Kwento mo,
Walang
Papa
yaka.
B.
That was the
yung
70s.
ano mo.
In the early day, in the mid 70s, leche ka.
Iba,
Hoy, tandaan mo, younger classmate kita sa high school.
iba yung sikat na last dance nun.
In the mid 70s, in the heydays of disco, I was DJing. I started to learn how to DJ in 1975. I started being an actual club DJ in 1977. So do the math, how young I was. So while I was doing
32.
Ayup ka. So ang galing ng doktor ko, 'di ba? Ang galing ng doktor. Anyway. So in the heydays of disco, bata ako noon. So yung mga nakasama ko, mas matanda sa akin. So nadadala ako, nahahatak ako. So natututo ko magsabat. For that, my family kasi, both sides of the family were very musically inclined and loved to dance. So part and parcel of how interested I was with it as well. And in 77, I had a bunch of friends who used to dance for the Vicar crowd. Hindi pa Vicar dancers. Ha? Ang first permutation niyan is the Vicar crowd. The Vicar crowd,
Hindi ko na inabot yun.
20 tao yun. It's a 20-person strong dance group. Noong panahon na yun, ang mga nagpe-perform sa Folk Arts Theater, Village People, Village People, Donna Summer, sino ba? Village People, Donna Summer.
Paul Anka.
Yun, last dance.
Ano ka? Wala naman pwede sayawan si Paul Anka. Ano ka? Anyway, pag mga disco artists ang pumupunta, sasayaw yan si Vicor. Dahil lalong-lalo na, under ng Vicor recording yung artist na pupunta na foreign. So may dance number, intermission, whatever. Pagdating na 78, sinali ako. And after that, after 2 shows at Folk Arts, they told me, hindi ka, sama ka sa amin sa Odyssey 2. It's a television show on BBC 2. Hindi pa binabalik sa ABS yun. BBC 2. Ang host namin noon, si Bambi Ponasher at saka si Malu de la Fuente. Umalis si Bobby Ponasher, naging brother Wayne ng host namin nun. So, yun yung nun. So, tuloy-tuloy yun. Tapos, after all the C2, hinatak naman ako. Halika, Penthouse 7 ka naman. Tama ako sa Penthouse 7.
Archie Lacson, baby.
Archie Lacson. Yan! Payat ko nun. Ang payat ko nun. Kasi payat ko si Zambi nun.
Klaruin lang
Picture,
natin yung
picture,
sinasabi
pakita
na
picture.
penthouse.
Yeah, gusto picture, pakita ko sa'yo.
Yung sinasabi ni Papa na penthouse, ano yun? Penthouse na
Penthouse
dance show
7,
yun.
television yun. Hindi magazine yun. Mga hayop kayo.
Baka mamaya maghanap kayo ng magazine, hanapin nyo si Papa B.
Hanapin niyo sa Penthouse, tapos Papa B. Meron ganun, Papa B.
Ba yun? Ibang penthouse yung iniisip ninyo, ha?
Lalabas si Ron Jeremy.
Ano yun? Bob Gusion yun. Bob Gusion.
Pero ano, guys, yung music dati, ibang-iba sa music ngayon.
Oo naman.
Ibang-iba.
Oo naman.
Iba yung hook, iba yung...
Iba.
Ikaw Charlie, meron kang preference na na hanggang ngayon, yun pa rin eh.
Kenny Loggins nga kagabi yan eh.
No, well, siyempre, we are, well, aside from sports fans, the three of us, and including you, actually, we were music fans and we listen to a wide array of different genres of music. No? So, lately, yung pinagkakaguluhan namin, medyo jazzy kami lately eh. Kasi yung Facebook page na binuksan na puro mga jazz yung mga tugtog. So, medyo yun yung...
Pagkat yung web basta yung page.
Yun yung gusto namin pakinggan ngayon eh, lately. No? Pero, pwede naman kami sa hard rock ng konti. Pwede kami sa 80s pop. Pwede naman kami 70s folk music. Pwede rin ganun.
90s
Classic rock. Oo, di ba? Pero yung mga ngayon, siyempre may mga napupusuan tayo pa isa-isang kanta dahil yung mga anak kami na pilig yung mga ganyan. Pero,
Teka.
siyempre classic sounds ang gusto natin. Ikaw ba yan, brother?
Si Pacquiao yan eh.
Sino yan?
Ikaw yan? Si Boyet yan?
Oo
Payat
daw.
ba?
Yan ba yung,
Payat ba?
yan ba yung penthouse?
Anong ano yan? Anong
Payat
dekada
yan.
yan?
70s
60s
yan.
nga, 60s.
Sumasayaw ako niyan.
1950 ano yan?
Pang penthouse, ano?
Hey! Ganyan
Turn of the
ako nung
century.
payat. May abs, may abs. Oh.
May picture na pala nun.
Ayop ka!
May kulay na pala mga picture nun.
May camera na pala doon.
Oh, Lord, colored. Ano na yun? Parang pinili na lang yung kulay.
Pero ako yung ano ko ng music, bihira ako makakita ng mga current songs na may hook. Unlike nung mga dating song, parang gumugulong yung melody dun sa ano eh. Dun sa mga...
Minsan may nakakatsamba.
Minsan,
Parang
yeah.
yung 2012 lumabas yung ano yung ginawa nilang disco, disco tuloy, ginawa nilang dance music na Clarity. Ang ganda ng hook ng Clarity.
Kantay mo
Sounds like a 70s song na ginawang dance.
Kantay mo nga.
Kung babagala man, pagka mo yung ballad version ng Clarity, sino
Maganda.
Foxes gumawa nun, di ba? It sounds like a 70s song. Meron pang isang kanta na may isang kanta si Demi Lovato, yung, tinutugtog ko ng kagabi yun, Ito na katanda,
Batang-bata.
Yan na.
Demi Lovato, ha?
Memory loss.
Oo nga eh. Basta,
Kagabi lang yun, ha?
Nightingale, yan.
Nightingale.
Hanapin yung kantang yun. Alam mo yun, F? Nightingale ni Demi Lovato. It sounds like a 70s song, pero yung areglo niya makabago. Di ba?
Ako,
The other there, I think what if what we're all trying to say here is music naman kasi for every generation tends to be different. The instrumentation is different, the technology is different. But for us, our generation kasi, for you, me, Charlie, for Noel,
Iba generation mo, pare. Uso flare pants nun.
Papa B,
Ano ka, Bill?
wag mo kami idamay dyan, ha? Ibang
alam mo,
generation tayo.
Bill Evans ka ako ngayon eh. Bill Evans ang trip ko ngayon.
Nababasa ko lang yun.
Ayos ka.
Teka, klaro lang natin, tayo, Gen Xers, diba?
Papaluin kita.
Oo, Papa B. Si
Papaluin
Papa B.
kita.
Baby boomer to, diba?
Hindi,
Pasuwa ba?
magulang na ng baby boomer yan eh.
Boomer ako.
Okay.
Walang yan ka sa Zarate. Boomer ako. I'm a boomer. What's
Proud.
up, boomers? What's up, boomers?
Proud boomer. Kaya nga,
But the ano there is for every generation, the technology of creating music tends to be different. But music is universal in the sense that the creation of melodies are just the same. I mean, you're only talking about how many notes, Noel? 9? 8 notes? No.
Sa isang scale, 12 lang ang
Oh,
nota.
12. Okay. The 12 notes. Imagine 12 notes for all the entirety of humanity. There are only 12 notes. So how can you, how is it that enormity of music for many hundreds of years has remained so evolving? It keeps on evolving. It's just maybe the instrumentation, the attack, the way it's created. Maybe for you Xers, for us boomers, the crossroads wherein we more or less like the same things were in the 80s and the 90s, right? The 70s, 80s, and the 90s. But the thing, the 2000s, medyo gumano na ako eh. With the music of the 2000s started to come in, I started backing off.
May mga old souls din na lumabas sa 2000. Actually, mga girls nga eh. Yung songwriting style ni Katy Perry, songwriting style ni Taylor Swift. Was
Correct.
very 70s oriented yung kanilang melodies.
Yeah.
Na, yung areglo lang, syempre, iba.
Yeah. Kaya nga, when you talk about the songwriting, of course, yeah, the references to the 70s are very much present, but the execution of such is really different. So that's
a
where,
technology.
yeah, that's where it
Technology
becomes
yan.
different. So that's why when you listen to remakes of the songs of present, which are done in its pure form, the boomers like me tend to, uy, ang ganda ng version na yan ah. Why wasn't it done originally like that? So may mga ganong commentary, di ba, Noel?
Yeah.
Why wasn't it done originally like that? It's because the times change. It's not for us. It's for the present generation. So the oldies naman tend to remake a lot of things that are present.
Meron niya akong naisip dati. I don't know if Charlie, Boyet, and F, you agree with me. May mga ibang kanta, when we were growing up, pinapakinggan natin nung time na bata pa tayo, baduy naman ang kantang yan. But now you listen to it, as a 40-something, as a 80-something in the case of Boyet, di ba? You listen to it now and you say, grabe ang ganda pala. Isang example nung kanta, yung isang kanta, ito na naman ako sa memory block.
Sino mas matanda sa atin?
Okay, that's all the time we have for tonight.
Magbigay ka ng isang kanta ng The Jets, yung mabagal na mabagal nila. The Jets, ha?
You got it
Make
all?
it lovers.
Make it real.
Secret love. Make it real.
Make
Secret
it
lovers.
real lang. Make it real.
Tama ba?
Pakinggan nyo
Teka.
Make it real ngayon.
You got it all ba?
As
Jets ba
opposed to
yun?
before. Ha?
You got it all,
Real
Jets
life?
ba yun? You
You
got
got
it
it
all?
all or make it real
Legit,
lang naman
oh.
yan eh.
Oh, make it real.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah, di ba? You got it all ba yun? Yung ano? You got it all siguro. One of those two songs.
One of
Actually,
those
both
two.
songs. You listen to them now, isipin mo, grabeng simple pero ang galing, di ba? You listen to it now as an older person, pero nung time na, ano ba yan? Baduy, pang jeep. Yung mga ganun, di ba? Di ba? But
Kasi
you listen to it
because-
Pero
now.
pag tumugtog
Because
ngayon,
it-
memorize mo lahat ng lyrics.
Exactly, di ba?
Bubblegum pop eh. Because it was bubblegum pop.
Meron pa nga kami, you all know Ron Regis, ano? Our personal friend Ron Regis. Meron kaming game dati na, bigyan kita ng banda, name 20 songs, ganon. I guarantee all of you, lahat kayo, you can name 20 Madonna songs.
Ah, yeah, easily.
Oh,
Yeah,
naman.
exactly. But we never grew up listening to Madonna. But we can name 20 Madonna songs. Di ba?
Because
Medyo
of-
disturbing na if you can
because of
name
Dennis
20
Rodman.
Britney Spears songs. Disturbing yun. Pero yung
It's just
Madonna,
life eh. It's just life.
di ba? We can name 20 Madonna songs and I'm not a Madonna fan. Di ba?
Okay.
Ganun kalaki epekto
Pero
ng...
Okay, talking about Madonna, for you, what for you is the most popular song of Madonna?
Borderline.
Like a virgin.
Ako borderline.
Holiday.
Like a virgin.
Ba? Ayoko
Virgin
yung
ba
borderline.
talaga?
Like a virgin.
Alam ko,
Even
holiday.
80-year-old women know like a freaking virgin.
Yun yung
Pero yung
Why?
pinakamaganda, borderline. Tama?
Oh, yeah.
Ang Pilipinas, borderline palagay ko.
Oh,
Ha? Borderline is the nicest
Borderline.
Madonna song of that side, ha? Kung medyo present time na, you take a bow, maganda yun.
oh, ito. Borderline or holiday?
Borderline, yung holiday, di pa nga siya marunong kumanta nun eh.
Vogue.
Ano
Diba?
ba?
Pero
Isang
ako mas
album.
gusto ko holiday eh.
Vogue.
Ganun ba? Kayo
Uy,
mag-disco kayo.
Ay,
Same
Diba?
teka.
album
Banda.
yun. Jellybean Benitez ang producer. Shota niya yun.
Teka, shoutout muna tayo doon sa mga nanonood. Itos
Okay,
Valdez.
magre-refill
Itos.
muna ako. Wala na naman ang baso ko.
Si Boss Romel, Charlie, he's watching right
Refill,
now.
refill.
What's up, attorney?
Jester. Sino pa ba yung mga nandito? Si Namana.
May big time na taga-ABS dati, Itos Valdez, nakikinig.
Oo nga to, eh.
Si Itos, ano eh. Hello, sino ba nagsabi ito? Congrats, F. Hello to the youthful boys, especially Papa B. Kaya alam, wala si Papa B, umalis eh.
Mag-80 nga yun eh.
Si Alvin, Giolagon, Ivy Basal, Abe Castro, Itos, Denden, dami pa. Joey, Pepper, Ace, Walter, Sid. Si Sid nanonood.
Barkada ni
Ayan.
F.
Si Sid.
Iba yung mga
Si
kaibigan.
Sid minsan, sama natin.
Uy, Sid, birthday kahapon ni
Oo
Sid,
nga, nga
ha?
pala. Belated happy birthday, Sid. Yati ko yan kahapon.
Oo, ka-birthday niyan, isa rin si SC Grad, si Mika Abesamis, birthday din kahapon.
Ay, nga pala. Happy birthday. Nanonood ba si Mika?
Hindi nanonood yun. Walang pinapanood yung hindi Korean novela.
James Uiti III. I like Noel
Hala.
playing Voltes 5 on the piano.
Ano, Charlie?
Alam mo naman si James saka si Noel, talagang ano yan eh, barkading.
So nagpunta si Papa B.
Kung araw ng ano, kung araw ng inom.
Magre-refill.
Matatanda ako, pampatulog na yan.
Pero ayun yung Last Dance, kung mapapansin nyo, hindi lang yung Michael Jordan, yung basketball, yung ibinabalik, pati yung culture at that time eh. Napansin nyo ba yung,
pati
yung
sounds.
soundtrack niya? Ang ganda.
No, I was just wondering about it. If yung nag-imbita ka nga, nakita ko sino imbitado tonight. It's Noel, it's Papa B. Guys who are very much into music. Katulad din natin. You can actually make a direct link between sports and music.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a big connection, the way even they played sa mga arena,
Yeah.
even when we start the shows, there's yung PBA, may team song kami palagi that we blare through the speakers during the timeouts, before, after the game. So, and there's a soundtrack to all of this. Pag may championship video, kailangan may music agad. And so there's a connection, when somebody wins a championship, you're either playing Celebration or We Are the Champions. Diba? So, it's things like that. So there's a direct connection between that. And the passion that we have for both of these two things, music and and sports are actually intertwined.
Yeah.
Ano yung gatas?
Ano yan?
Parang gatas eh.
Gatas.
Gatas.
Soy milk.
Sarap-sarap niya, no? So beautiful.
Ganun ba? Alam mo kung sino pinaka-music nut sa aming lahat? F.
Papa B.
Sa lahat ng mga sportscasters, I would say undisputed
Sino?
music nut
Sino?
sa aming lahat. Kinito Henson.
Talaga.
Ay, oo. Yun.
Kinito Henson goes all the way back to the 50s hanggang
Talaga.
70s meron siyang collection.
Ang
talaga.
ganda ng collection nun.
Grabe yun. Yun talaga. At saka,
Ang ganda ng
anything to
halos
do
lahat,
with...
halos lahat mahilig talaga. May kanya-kanyang
Yeah.
preferences. Of course, the younger guys now have their thing. Tapos kami, but then even guys, si Sir Seb, laging kumakanta yan.
Yes,
Diba,
yes.
si
Tebio, ano yan? Tebio, ano yan? 60s,
Kami.
70s yan.
So, connected talaga yan. It's related. Not immediately siguro para sa iba. Pero kung pag-aralan mo talaga, musika, sports, Last Dance lang, people are talking about the music that's
Yeah.
being used
Grabe yung soundtrack.
throughout the episodes of The Last Dance. Diba?
Available na
Most of
siya.
those music, di ko alam yan, pero
May ano na siya
Kahit
sa
na
Spotify eh. Meron na siyang playlist. All
The Last
music
Dance, meron na?
Ito nga sa episode 8, di ba? Parang may ginawa silang remix ng Blondie na kanta. Alam ko 70s.
Oh,
yun,
Rapture.
pero
Rapture.
Di ba? Remix ng Rapture.
Rapture.
Ganda ng
Remix ng
remix
Rapture.
kaya, di ba? Parang swak na swak eh.
Nung pinanood ko kanina, sabi ko, what? Rapture? Iba?
Pero remix yun. 90s na eh.
No.
Oo.
Galing. Well, with the technology now, you can do anything. You can do anything. And that's what I'm trying to learn as well.
Except stay live for more than 40 minutes habang nagsispin.
Kasi puputulin ka.
Puputol ba?
Okay. Alam ko ni algorithm niya. Nasilip ko ni algorithm niya. Pag pinatugtog mo yung kanta in its natural form, ika nga, puputulin ka. Or, mumute niya. Pero pag pinatugtog mo either mas mabagal ng konti, mas mabilis ng konti,
Ganon?
magulo na sa algorithm niya yun.
Ganon ha?
Naguguluhan na siya nun. Dahil it's not played in the original key and it's played in.
Sige nga.
So magulo na sa algorithm niya nun.
Ano naman F ha? Mga iba na po mga usapan ng mga to eh.
Mudugo na nga ilong ko eh.
Mga
Oy, si
pirata.
Okay, may isa
Siya
pa.
tumutugtog ng Mortalus na isang araw yan, ha?
Oo nga.
Mortulus, narinig ko yun. Narinig ko yung Mortulus.
Nakita mo ba yung,
Narinig ko yung
ano,
Mortulus.
yung arrangement ko ng Take On Me?
Parang
Binagalan mo. Ba't mo binagalan?
Buti na lang may asawa na ako.
Pero ano to? Narinig mo naman yung Take On Me na ballad?
Nakita ko yung live version nila yan, yung unplugged.
Oh, yung live nila, yung mabagal.
Magandang ballad siya. It's
yung
nice
hunting-
as a
hunting
ballad.
Ay, parang ang ginawa ni Tori Amos Tori Amos ba gumawa nun? Smells Like Teen Spirit, ginawa niyang ballad.
Ballad.
Di ba?
Correct, Tony Amos.
Galing eh.
Pinapractice ko ngayon, Tears.
Oh.
Tears, Chameleons?
Cheers!
Chameleons, ha?
Ayop!
Ganda yun, ganda.
Ano pinaka gusto niyo pinakikinggan kung nakikipag-inuman kayo?
Ano?
Pinakikinggan?
Depende kung nasaan eh.
Ako,
No.
Yan.
basta
Kung nasa beach ka, iba yung sounds pag nasa beach ka. Pag nasa bar ka, di ba? Depende.
Ako, Must Have Been Love. Pwede ba yun?
Must have been love. Ano
Pwede.
yung inuman?
Alam nyo, bukas na gabi magla-live ako, i-request nyo lahat yan.
Blaze of Glory.
It hasn't been love. Pinakikinggan ko lang. Pinakikinggan ko lang yan.
Totally Eclipse of the Heart. Ilang taon na nag-request nun eh.
Alone.
People lang. It must have been love.
Any song by Aerosmith or Air Supply?
Sabay.
Yan.
The Process.
Michael learns to rock.
Balak na namin dati.
Teka,
Ni
Mike.
Papa B, gagawa kami ng CD pa dati. Beer House Hits of the 80s.
Heroes hits.
Volume 1, Volume 2.
Alala ko yun.
Ano yung
Bilis
Beer
na
House?
namin ni Papa B dati yan eh.
Beer House hits.
Ano yung Beer House?
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yeah.
Nandyan yung Knife.
What about
Ano pa
love?
ba?
What about love?
Wow, yun. Roxette. Tapos yung yung
Fighter Shade of
reality.
Pale.
Dreams are my reality. Kasama yun. Diba?
Total. Nakabaka.
Total Eclipse of the Heart. Yun yung
Wala pang bumabanggit dun sa isa pa.
Ano?
Angles.
Ano?
Flame.
Eternal Flame.
Flame nga pala. Isa pa yun.
Meron pa pare, Prince, Purple Rain.
Rain.
Sumasakto yung split dun sa
Oo,
bagsakan.
tama. Tama yun.
Sa Bangbang Ali yun, di ba?
Okay. Medyo nagkakaanuhan na tayo dito, ha. Okay, bago matapos yung gabi, medyo
So, tapos na ba?
Oo. Okay.
Please daw.
Meron pa tayo.
May nanonood pa ba? May nanonood pa ba?
Dami. Binanggit ko Bangbang Ali, dadami yan.
Oo. Okay, meron akong
Magkano beer nun? Nagpupunta ng Bapangali.
20.
Meron akong pinrepair.
20 pala.
Teka,
Ano kano chicharong bulaklak?
Ano yun, F?
meron akong pinrepair na trivia para sa inyo. Yung mga speeches or yung mga dialogue sa sports movies.
Ba?
Okay.
May ganun may ganun.
Okay. So, pe-play ko siya.
Yun.
Pe-play ko siya sa isa. Itetest ko lang yung ano nyo sa sports movies. Kasi
Wala akong pakialam dyan.
kung sports nut ka, dapat mahilig ka sa sports movies. Diba?
Ikaw ang sports nut.
Pwede.
Alright.
Kami, coconut nut lang kami.
Okay. So, quiet muna tayo. Tignan
Sige, go.
ko lang kung magwo-work, ha. Quiet muna, ha. Okay? Ready?
Sound of silence.
Hello, darkness, my friend.
What will you do without freedom?
Sana ba?
Ako ang iyong konsensya.
But what you don't realize is that it ain't easy.
Dapat gaya mo si Big Silayan.
Goddamn work making something this.
Sige, Big Silayan. Sige, Noel, Big
Tuloy
Silayan.
ba?
Gentlemen,
Big Silayan. Wala ako naririnig eh.
believe me. And we
Wala.
can stay here, get the shit
Pero
kicked out
parang
of us,
wala.
Wala.
or
Di nyo ba naririnig?
Wala.
Ulitin natin.
Wala.
Ang iyong konsensya.
Alam mo ba dati, ako yung boses ng Diyos dun sa commercial ng Mr. Clean?
Yan, alam ko yun. Sinabi sa akin ni partner mo sa studio, si...
Kunin kita
Dito,
sa sinakulo
dito,
namin,
dito.
Noel. Dito sa sinakulo namin, kunin kita.
Oo, sabihin ko lang, kulat ka, no?
Okay, game.
Ano ba yan?
Play ulit.
Take two, ha? Teka. Ako na ba lahat? Teka lang, ha? Ready? Go. Can you hear it? Ba't wala?
Sound of silence ka, Simon and
Hindi
Garfunkel.
mo tinesting kasi kanina na sinasabi ko sa'yo.
Wala.
On air.
O, sabihin mo na lang yung dialogue. Wala.
Hindi nyo rinig.
Wala.
Hello, Clarice. Silence.
Sabihin mo lang. Say the dialogue.
Oo, sabihin mo na yung dialogue.
Say the dialogue.
Realize
Gayahin mo, ha?
it ain't easy. It is hard goddamn work making something this pretty.
Ayos ka doon. Sige.
Yan.
Wala. Sabihin mo na lang nga.
Wala talaga.
Mandara oras.
Wala. Hindi mapapasok sa audio namin eh.
Okay, yung first
actually hindi just sports movie, more on a guy movie siya.
Oh, paano yan?
Yung dialogue is, you come to fight us three men.
Yeah.
You are.
So, yeah.
Braveheart yan.
Braveheart.
Eto, it is hard, goddamn work to make something this pretty look like a chump.
Hindi ko alam yan.
Puta.
Hindi nyo alam
yun?
Baka yung delivery mo sablay.
It is hard. Wait. Woody Harrelson.
White man
White
can't
man
jump.
can't jump.
White man can't jump.
Sinabi mo Woody Harrelson, kung hindi lang naman yun.
Yun na naman yung sports movie niya eh.
Ayusin ko to. Lima dapat to.
Bale, pag nag-guest ulit si Boyet.
Okay, rinig daw ng mga tao.
Dinig ng tao.
Rinig nila, hindi nyo lang rinig.
Baka sa live feed, pero dito we can't hear it.
Oo. Then, ganito na lang. Lagay mo sa phone mo, ikabit mo sa microphone mo, dinig namin yan. Oo. Di ba?
Pwede.
Old style.
Old school, ano?
Ang labo, hindi ka
Kaya
nakalagay
pala,
sa phone niya.
sumasagot to si Jester din sa live feed. May live feed pero naka-mute eh.
Oh, sige Charlie, habang while F is figuring it out, You shout out who are watching. I just want to find out who are watching us. I just want to
Well, Sid Ventura's watching, Jeff Terincia, si Claudia Perrin.
Nabuta yung second part na sinabi ko
Happy
para sa si Bill
birthday,
Velasco.
Claudia! Happy birthday, Claudia!
Oy,
Boy.
belated nga pala kay Claudia, no?
Boboy
Kinalepan Cafe.
Sarte. Boboy Sarte's watching. Attorney
Boy.
Romel Cuenca, Christine Amoranto. What's up? Mana
Hi,
Leaño.
Christine!
And Hirsch David Francisco is also
Sino yun?
watching.
Kilala ko yun, ha?
Number one fan ko yun.
Pamilyar sa akin yun, eh. Di ba? Yung ba yung alipin? Yung ba yung alipin nung host? Baliktad.
Huwag kang papakita nun.
Baliktad, di ba? Baliktad.
Walang matanda dyan. Pag nakita kayo.
Uy, mahal ako niyan. Parang yung mga asawa ng mga kasama natin dito, mahal ako ng mga asawa. Mahal ako ng mga asawa. Ano ka? Mahal ako ng mga asawa.
Asawa ko tulog na.
Tanong mo kay Rara, tanong mo kay Cindy.
Oy, birthday ni Rara bukas. Boy,
Kaya nga, alam ko.
Happy birthday, Rara.
Alam ko, birthday ni Rara.
binili ko na yung cake.
Ra, padadala kita ng wine.
Zarate.
Ra, padadala kita ng wine.
Yun, gusto niya yun. Kaya nag-ECQ kami.
Hindi, kaya na, pwede mo palalubog sa inyo?
Pwede siguro.
Pwede.
I-text mo sa akin, Andres. Dadala ko si Rara ng Moscato.
Text ko sa'yo. Ayun.
Nangyari na eh.
Gusto
Wala
niya
na
yellowtail.
yung
Papa B.
clips mo.
Yellowtail nga ng Moscato.
Yun.
Di ba?
Text ko sa'yo, Andres.
Kasi alam ko, nakita niya yung pinost ko minsan, nagmamoscato ako, nakita yung picture, nag-react yung asawa mo, sabi sa akin, gusto ko yan!
Tinago nga niya yung bote para may pruweba eh.
Pero
Ano F, ano?
Wala.
sarap talaga.
Ayaw.
Kaya mo na.
Next time. Papracticing ko.
Huwag ka naman, James. Magpustahan na lang tayo.
Magtanong ka na lang ng parting,
Magtanong ka na lang.
parting shot.
Sige.
Okay.
Yung asawa ko.
Yung panghuli. Kaya lang.
Sige, ilan na naging asawa ko?
Lalaki, babae.
Okay na yun, Papa B.
Ayop ka. Ayop ka talaga.
Sama-sama.
Oo nga,
Ayop ka.
Actually, kaya pa natin ng isang oras.
Dapat i-guest mo yan si Jester Intia at saka si Ron Regis. I-guest mo yung dalawang yan.
Samahan mo ako, Noel.
Magulo yun.
Pag-usapan natin.
Okay, oo. Yan yung dalawang yan.
Poker without an R. Poker without an R.
Tinry ko ulit, mag-poker stars. Isang gabi. Wala.
Poker without an R.
Sa PP Poker ka daw maglalaro, sabihin ni Jester. Jester, bigay mo yung link na club. Jester.
Lester, kamusta yung bartender mong sexy?
Napaka-inappropriate naman nun.
Wala ko binabanggit ang pangalan, ha? Sinabi ko lang, bartender.
Kaya wala pa kasama yan si Papa B.
O si bartender mo sexy. Jester, saan yung bartender mo sexy?
Okay yun. Sige.
Sige,
Sige, parang.
uwi na kayo.
Okay.
Okay to, host na to, no? Sige, okay na. Sige, okay.
Gaya na.
Hindi, naiinis ako doon sa ginawa ko. Pinagpaguran ko kanina yun.
Yung ganun talaga, technical difficulty.
You're live, baby. You're live.
Ayan,
You're
Villar.
Yan ang pwede maging problema para sa atin lahat.
Ayan, if you're still watching, tawagan mo ako bukas. Tulungan mo ako.
Tiyan. Para sa lahat sa inyo na nanonood, ito po yung mga maliliit na bagay na hindi nyo nakikita pag live broadcast. Kahit kami po, pag kami po ay live on air, doing the game, calling the game, sus Mariosip, ang dami nyo hindi nakikita na palpak na sumasablay.
Hindi lang
Kaya
halata.
lang, kung saksakan naman ng galing yung anchor, hindi nyo malalaman.
Okay.
Hindi nyo mapapansin yun.
There's no such thing as a perfect broadcast.
Oo nga.
Sigurado.
That's right.
But do you believe there's such a thing as a perfect anchor?
Meron?
Wala rin.
Meron?
Wala rin.
Meron?
Wala.
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 Talaga? Meron?
Oo, baka na ni Charlie magsisimula siya.
Wala rin.
May isang laro ka, baka feeling mo perfect, next game mo, sablay ka na. Ganun lang yun eh.
Okay. Talking about anchors. I will sorry F habang nagbubuting pinga dyan.
Namimiss na tayo ni Boyet.
For you guys, at this point in your lives, at this point in our lives, who do we think are people or anchors that are worthy, I don't want to say that are worthy of our adulation, but who are the anchors that really made a difference for us as anchors?
Seb Zapeta.
Ako, Joe Cantada talaga.
Goes without saying.
Oh.
Okay, I'll start with you, Noel. Go ahead.
Ako, Seb. When you start in this industry, you will have to mirror someone. You cannot just be Charlie Cuna right away. Diba? Kahit yung Charlie Cuna, you have to start, diba? You have to mirror somebody muna. Yung una kong sinusubukan i-mirror, si Mon Liboro dati, ang hirap. Mahirap i-mirror.
Kasi
diba?
ayaw mo humahawak sa hita.
Tapos,
Let's not name names, okay?
si Bill din, iba yung character, iba yung style. So nag-gravitate ako to Seb. Tapos ito pa isang kwento. We're doing an NBA broadcast 2002 sa Bacolod. So ako ang anchor, analyst ko si Danny Francisco, ang analyst ko. Courtside namin noon si Ella Aldeguer Favis. Aldeguer pa yata siya. Diba? Courtside namin noon si Ella Aldeguer. So during the game, nakikinig si Ella sa playback kung yung play-by-play para alam niya kung saan siya papasok, 'di ba? Yung mga gano'n. So nakikinig siya sa playback. Tapos nataka ako sa kanya, tingin siya ng tingin sa commentary position namin ni Danny. So nung halftime, lapit siya sa akin. Tapos tinatanong ko, bakit may problema ba kanina sa audio, hindi mo kayo marinig? Hindi, sabi ni Ella, hindi, I was looking who was doing the commentary if it was you or Seb. Because you sounded so alike. So ngayon, hindi ko na alam. Teka muna. Baka mami ino-over ko na yung pagiging mirror ko ni Seb. And I told this to Seb. Sabi niya, now you depart. Now you know, and then now you depart. Yun ang sinabi sa akin ni Seb dati. And from that time on, ginawa ko na yung kung sino dapat ang ko ngayon.
So even the vocal attack, you were mimicking him?
Lahat ng nuances.
Wow.
Because you don't have basis noong time na yun. Wala kang basis eh. So inisip ko, yun yung pinakamagaling na gagayahin ko. Gagayahin ko na yung pinakamagaling, di ba? So I was copying all of the nuances, short of the vocabulary. Because Seb's vocabulary is different than mine. He has a very deep vocabulary.
Oh.
Pero yung attack, yung volume, kung kailan tumira, kung kailan nagkaroon ng foul, lahat yun.
Kailan tataas yung boses, kailan bababa.
And mind you, never ko napako yung ginagawa ni Seb. Pero for a time nga, nung lumapit sa akin si Ella, sinabi niya, I wanted to see who was doing commentary if it was you or Seb. Parang, wow, teka muna, I think I've taken it too far.
She was hearing Seb already.
Kaya natingin sa commentary position, parang si Seb yata yun.
Yes.
This was 2002,
Okay, no, but who was your first commentary idol? Who? Si Seb kagad?
Hindi. Tito Dick. Tito Dick, of course, because yun yung simula mo eh. When you're watching PBA, you're watching Dick Ildefonso.
Kasi hindi mo naabutan si Willie Hernandez eh. No?
Hindi. Naabutan ko si Willie Hernandez, pero mas nag-gravitate ako kay Bar Samson. So, pagdating sa radyo.
Holy macro! Yes, Bar Samson.
Bar Samson was my first radio idol. Oo.
Okay,
And then after that, believe it or not, after that, it was Ronnie Nathaniels for a time also.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll tell you a really weird story and Charlie knows this. In the early days of the PBA, my father was involved in PBA. And I would as a young boy, not that young, I was already my
32.
Sure, Noel. Sure. You're 4 years my junior, remember that? So our
Hindi
age.
na ba?
Ano ka? Oy! 4 na taon lang ba ang bata mo sa akin? Tigilan mo.
Hindi.
Ano ka? Anyway. 7 ba? Okay, anyway. 7. Holy sh. Okay. So anyway, we would be allowed because of tatay to sit at courtside, di ba? So at that time, PBA radio was Nathaniels and Milt Alingon. You remember that? Nathaniels and Milt Alingon. Charlie, the headset was like this. Headset was one ear headset, and the mic, namataba, and the mic. Okay? And beside me, that was already press row, where the radio coverage was. That was everybody was there. Press row, radio coverage, TV coverage, they were all on one hilera. That was one hilera. So we would sit there, and I would be sitting beside Roger Flores, who was the sports writer of the Chronicle, if I'm not mistaken at the time. So my first experience with that was, ibigyan ako ni Roger Flores ng papel. Yung ginagawa ni Barry na hahatiin niya sa gitna. Tapos yung
Play-by-play.
play-by-play, gagawin ko yun. Dahil nga, sabihin ni Roger Flores, ikaw mag-play-by-play. Pero sasabayan niya ako. He just wanted to like, you know, amuse me as a young boy. Ikaw mag-play-by-play. While listening to on my left was the radio coverage team. Nathaniels and Alingod. On my right was Ildefonso and Arcilia. So, Dick Ildefonso at that time was very much unlike how it is now. Arcilia did not do stats. Diba? Arcilia did not do stats. But the coverage was still very entertaining, right, Noel?
Yeah, because nga, siya yung una mong peg. Ako, doon ako namulat eh. Nung narinig ko si Tito Dick, sabi ko, I will be like Tito Dick one day. Ganun lang. Kasi I ended up turning down the volume of the TV because I grew tired of the voice of Tito Dick. Di ba? Pero, still, yun yung una kong napakinggan. Di ba? Kaya si Charlie, kung ganun din.
Charlie, ikaw?
Well, I said it already the first time we appeared here. It's si Dick Stockton talagang favorite ko, no? NBA guy. But locally, I like Pingoy Pengson a lot. Dick Ildefonso as well. But Pingoy really here, and then si Dick Stockton and Brent Musburger sa CBS Sports coverage ng NBA. Dalawang yun yung talagang may impact sa akin.
Pero yun,
tapos when I started in the industry, siyempre si Noel Zarate yung idol.
Jesus, Moriones. Buti tumagal ka.
Ako naalala ko nung nag-barker ako sa PBA, sino yung katabi ko tumutulong sa akin nun?
Si George Atutubo.
Papa B. Papa B was there.
Si Papa B ba? Alam ko si Rick Paterno eh.
Ganun ka. Si Papa B was helping me the whole time. Ano yung dapat sabihin, yung mga stats, ina-assist.
Pero naman kasi dapat talaga, dapat magtulungan kasi tayong lahat or whoever's there. No? You really have to assist.
You support each other.
That's the...
I think the operative word here is this. It's not really passing the baton, but you pay your dues. Because somebody else has also helped you along the way.
Yes,
and you keep on doing it. You just keep on doing it. Whether it be for whatever dreams or aspirations you have, if somebody asks for your help, you just keep on helping. Why? Because you're a human being and that's supposed to be our nature. And more so as Filipinos. Matulungin tayo eh.
I think that's the problem. That's the main problem.
Ayoko tulungan yan dahil baka agawan ako ng trabaho niyan. Yari-yari-yada.
May mga ganun tao, ha? May mga ganun tao.
Yun yung main problem.
Ang dami kaya! Ang dami kaya!
We just have to care a little bit more eh, para umayos yung ano natin eh.
Yes, exactly, baby.
Okay,
correct, sir.
Okay, so on that note, medyo overtime na tayo. Ang dami talaga.
medyo.
Ang daming talaga pwedeng pag-usapan eh.
Ang dami talaga.
Kulang talaga yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes. Lalo na
next week ulit. Sige na, tara!
Sige.
Next episode mo na kaya yan.
Salamat ulit sa pag-anyaya.
Padala ko kayo ng tingin isang bote ng Johnny Walker. Sige na.
Sige, sked natin yan, Papa B. I'll take you up on that. So with that being said, we'd like to thank our salamat sa inyo, doon sa mga guests, Charlie, Noel, Papa B, thank you for gracing us with your presence. I hope hindi ito yung last time. Marami pa to,
I love you, FF!
So yun, thank you for imparting na rin yung mga knowledge nyo. Siyempre, alam niyo naman ako medyo kabado pa, medyo nagkakagulo ako dito.
Yeah, relax ka lang.
I know it comes with the territory, pero kaya gustong-gusto ko yung guys there on board para meron akong guiding na ano eh. Kasi you guys have been here.
Episode 3 pa lang yan, pare.
May episode 4 tayo? Tayo ulit, episode 4?
Ang episode 4 ko is Ultimate Frisbee naman, this Saturday.
Yeah.
Uy, kilala ko yung mga chicks dyan. Kilala ko yung mga chicks dyan.
Maraming chicks.
I-guess mo yung George Rocha Chu.
Tama yung George Rocha.
George Rocha Chu.
Kahit yung husband niya, si Gilson, he plays Ultimate
Gilson, Ultimate Frisbee yan.
So,
tama.
So yun.
Di ba nagpe-frisbee din? Si Scout?
Rosel Miranda.
Rosel, di ba?
Teammate siya si Hirsch.
Batch mo rin yun sa CSC.
Kaya nga. Di ba si Rosel?
Si Hirsch, nag-national team. Kakampi niya si Rosel.
Si Hirsch. Tama.
Kakampi niya si Rosel doon.
Di ba nang babato na CD yan?
Sa'yo lang siguro, Papa B. Ano ba
Oo,
pinagagawa mo?
Pinapagulo mo, Papa B. Okay, so on that note, thank you guys. Tumatagal na
Alright,
yung usapan natin.
Ingat, boys.
Thank you. Para dun sa
Ingat,
mga...
boys!
For those watching, don't forget to follow and like our Facebook page. And by siguro tomorrow morning, ma-upload ko na tong video sa YouTube channel namin. I'll provide the link dito sa video na to, do sa YouTube channel.
Edit mo na lang yung umpisa.
Yes. Subscribe. Ano pa nga ba? Subscribe and like and share na rin. At saka meron din kami Instagram account, sportsnutph, Twitter, sportsnutph1. So yun, for the whole experience, please support our Sportsnut project. And this is, with that being said, this is F. Francisco signing off. Thanks.
Good night.